Oh, this is kind of nice. As I get progress in... Is that as I get progress on the Game Meet quest, I'm getting that NPC dialogue? I think it's that. Hopefully it is that. That's actually one of the features that we implemented for WoW Tales, the add-on that we were going to make, that would have completely redone the narrative of all Kata era and beyond questing in World of Warcraft. Bit of an overambitious project. It was okay by Blizzard's add-on policy. It ended up not being okay by Blizzard, though. So we got lawyered. But it's nice to see them, you know, add in the narrative tools. This is a pretty zone. This is a pretty zone. Stuff's all pretty good. I think it'll just be interesting to see, you know, how things actually turn out with this expansion in terms of the classes and everything. It's like they you know, they almost, it's like they have more and less to get right. And I know that seems like totally just one of those bullshit, you know, nothing statements. But it is weird because they don't have all of that borrowed power shit to worry about this time around. And that kind of means that there's less stuff to focus in on. But it kind of does mean that the talents that they are putting in, they really do have to get that right. And I mean, there certainly has been a lot of negative feedback with, you know, with every single one they've put out. And that could just be that they are significantly more willing to put them out early when they know they will look a bit rough to people so that they can get feedback. Because I think every time they get that feedback, you know, that's a way for them to check in, you know, are they actually in lockstep with what those players want? Oh, firelocked. I'm stupid. What's the best and worst tree I've seen so far? I can't comment. I've been out of the class analysis game for a very long time. I want to change that, actually. But the way to change that's probably going to be me just playing a lot more live, to be honest. Oh, wow, that was a weird angle. Just, yeah, me playing a lot more live in Season 4, getting acquainted with more of the classes and specs again. I mean, I know how to play everything in the game, you know, in its very basic, no borrowed power way. But, of course, the Shadowlands borrowed power, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Mage seems to be more of the rough one. I checked in Hunter initially. I have not touched Hunter since, though, and I know that Hunter got a hell of a lot of changes, which was certainly nice to see. So this is kind of cool. The narrative framing here is we are traveling to this, like, big meet with this, you know, with this, like, big old caravan. So we're kind of going on stops in our journey, and as we go through those stops, we, you know, we have little quests to do and things like that. So there's a horn that represents the ancient pact formed by... Tira and a green dragon named Marithra. That is the daughter of Ysera, and there's controversial Ysera lore to talk about soon enough, I think. Their friendship ended long enmity between dragons and Maruk. Alright, so they're fundamentally not angry with dragons. It's definitely nice to see less of a default hostile situation with Centaur. You know, actually get to kind of know them a bit more, explore their culture, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a drama too. I think they intend for Titan's Grip to be optimal, and Single-Minded Fury to be easier to play, but less good. And that doesn't match people's preferences, or sometimes even what they want for a transmog. Afterward, the Centaur hunted the plains, the dragons tended the gardens, and they agreed to help each other in times of need. This horn was built as a physical manifestation of their oath. So... I love how everyone knows what happened 10,000 years ago, like it was just yesterday. Yeah, I guess it's like pretty deep in their culture. And also, here are the ducks. People made a pretty damn big deal of ducks finally being in World of Warcraft. Here they are. Oh yeah, also Burning Rush with talents, right? This one makes it go 10% faster and reduces the damage dealt. So, I mean, I don't know if that's just giving us like a trait that we already had in Shadowlands, but that's certainly kind of nice. So there you go, ducks. Got a salamander to kill. Killing a salamander, that'll make people sad. Preservation Evoker changes, have I checked them out? No. I was going to say I don't heal. I mean, I've been playing Disc on live, so no, that would be a lie. Now I do heal. But Preservation is the one that Matt's got experience with. Now, I do know the Blizzard have changes planned for Devastation, though. So, it'll be certainly interesting to see what they do there. Because there was always that thing in Devastation, like, they had cool abilities in Isolation, but the issue with it was that they kind of fought each other on the sides of the tree. You know, I never really... I felt like, you know, you're either going red or blue, but either red or blue just had weird quirks in its gameplay. Well, I main Evoker in Dragonflight. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to main in Dragonflight. I seriously have no idea. I mean, right now, I've got to say, I'm enjoying Disc. I know I enjoy Holy anyway, so, you know, I know Holy's a bit more of a, not simple, but like a traditional style. But yeah, I'm enjoying Disc. I'm enjoying healing. I've never mained healer, though, so I don't really know if maining healer is the experience that I want. I've always been a DPS player at heart, but maybe it actually makes sense to shake things up for this expansion. That could certainly help keep the game fun. When will it move to beta so that we can get more people involved? Yeah, I mean, hard to know exactly, but soon enough, I would imagine. Because with this, I think certainly most of the dungeons have been tested now. So most of the dungeons have been tested. All of the zones have been tested after this week. I mean, at that stage, I'm certainly thinking, all right, let's call it beta and get going. Probably right. So I would imagine we're going to be getting beta very soon. And yeah, I mean, then as for this being live, oh, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? But we certainly do plan to do it this year. Good luck to them. Man, salamander hearts, where are they? Hello? So this is kind of weird. I used to be able to just right-click these guys to get their feathers. Oh, weird. The NPCs are, like, behaving kind of... Yeah, look at that. Like, I have to kill this one. Yeah, there we go. We've got a little bit of classic in live. Don't we love that? Oh, okay, great. Got 3 from him. Man, the factions are friends. Yeah, we don't have shared tagging. Come on. I mean, not that I completely want to make it World of Pillow Fight Craft or anything like that, but... Maybe it's time. There's the Salamander Heart. Maybe it's time to allow cross-faction tagging. Obviously not in war mode. But maybe it's time. That would kind of make sense with everything else that they're doing. Oh god, I mean, man. Remember the days when we didn't have shared tagging? Bloody hell. I remember people being angry, being like, oh, Care Bear. Nah. It felt fun in Guild Wars 2. It feels better here. Okay, right. Let's get going. So I suppose we're going to meet their god. Just straight up. This is a nice little quest, though. What? A storm. Still doing the early access to videos for members? Yep. They're just with me and Matt being away a little bit behind. I'm putting one up today, though. Oh my god, Titan Forging. Pog. Oh yeah, sorry about the wind blowing and stuff like that, but yeah, if I didn't do that with the well, the mixture of heat but also the complete lack of air conditioning that is in this entire country, then yeah, I wouldn't be able to stream whatsoever. Okay, I don't think there's any more lore to come from these guys. Oh, I did not have the vigor that I thought I had. What about Titan Forging? Oh no, it's just a quest reward. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's not back. Are you happy playing the new UI and no add-ons? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things, though, where you're probably going to want add-ons. But still, you know, healing on disc last night, it was really nice being able to use the new click casting functionality. I didn't need to install Click or Voodoo or any of those other things. As much as Voodoo's a great add-on, its UI I really struggle with. I mean, oh boy, that UI can be tricky. Oh, Ashlana, thank you. Thank you for the $5 super. Hey, Bell, what do you, which of the new zones do you think is the best, both in looks and gameplay? Have a cookie and me and hope you have a great day. Well, thank you. You too. Okay, what zone do I think... Okay. I think it is a tie between the Azure Span, which is the big pan-Northrend zone, and the Owner and Plains, which is the one that I'm in. Now, I've got far less experience in this zone. I've literally only just arrived. But this place is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous looking. Let me see. What are my graphics settings at? Okay, so let's open up Advanced, and let's try to get the view distance and all that up to 10. Wow, that view distance is big. Holy shit, man. Yeah, so for me, it's a tie between those two zones. Now, where does my personal bias come into this equation? Certainly, Azure Span, I would like that anyway, because it aesthetically is the sort of thing that I enjoy. It is very much pan-Northrend. And here is, you know, you've got a little bit of your... I mean, not really Stormsong in terms of, you know, story or anything, but, I mean, I get why people would say that. But like, look at it. It's beautiful. It's wide. It's open. It's got a really pretty bit that I believe is behind this big. You know what? Screw it. I'll just fly over it. Yeah, it's like got this, you know, like little sort of mini Thousand Needles area that's just super gorgeous. So this zone, like for me, it also has it all. So honestly, it's a tie between Owner and Plains and Azure Span. I absolutely love both of them. They're really making a super strong impression on me. Thaldraszus maybe a little bit less for me. Waking Shores is also really strong. Honestly, the zones are great this time around. I think as well, because we can move around so quick. I mean, I don't really know what level of upgrades this dragon riding has. Also, I've just went and used it in a pretty, in a pretty stupid way. But, like, because I can move this quick, you know, like, yeah, the zone's bigger, but not in a way that makes traversal feel really annoying as a player. So we get this, like, really nice situation where, you know, you feel super empowered in the world, and that feels really good for gameplay, but then the world actually feels, like, nice and expansive and open. It doesn't feel like this just clustered, you know... Just POI, POI, POI. They're all super close together. So, to me, those are my two favorite zones. And overall, the zone design I'm really enjoying.